Welcome back to Breslov Campus. Encouragement on not to give up. Many people, feel most of the time of their life that they're not getting anywhere, that they're not advancing, that their davening is not getting them anywhere, and they're stuck even worse off than they were initially, and there's no development, there's no improvement. And this happens even to people, or you can even say especially to people who have discovered the beauty of Rebbe Nachman's teachings and have had major inspiration to advance and to come back to Hashem and to try to maximize and live to their fullest in serving Hashem, in connecting as best as possible and as much as possible. And they reach a point where smash and crash, that a person feels he's stuck and he's not advancing. He's not advancing and not going back. He's going back but not advancing. And many people begin to feel very lax in their davening. They can't even daven. They feel it's just a burden. And everything in life is so difficult. And it's very easy just to drop everything and to be what's called quote unquote status quo. Just be like everybody else. Stop trying to push forward to come close to Hashem. Just drop everything. Many people have this feeling. They go through this a lot. What can we do? What can be done? Rebbe Nachman's advice, this might sound funny, is you're right, nothing can be done. What does that mean, nothing can be done? Rav Nosson explained that salvation comes to those who wait for it. Meaning, when you see that it's not advancing, it's not working, you're not developing, you're just going backwards, you have to wait there. And you begin to say, but how much can I wait? How long can I wait? I'm waiting and waiting for years already, years. How much can I hold on? I'm holding on barely by a hair's breadth. How much you want me to wait? And the answer is you have to keep on waiting. Waiting and yearning. He says, Rav Nosson, that's what opens the doors. You have to keep on waiting and holding on, doing, grabbing, salvaging whatever you can. Bits and pieces of Torah study here, bits and pieces of davening, of hitbodedut, of Tehillim, Rav Nosson's prayers, bits and pieces of mitzvot, of tzedakah. You grab whatever you can, because everything accumulates. You don't see where you're going, you don't see your advance, because of the pressure that the evil side is putting on you to make you feel totally futile, totally dead end, totally finished, totally in despair. But the real truth is that all the good you're doing is accumulating, and there reaches a point where it opens the door. And even if you want to argue and say, yeah, it's accumulating the good, but also my bad is accumulating also. I keep on doing bad things, I'm doing also worse things, sometimes even worse than before. Still, Mida Tova Meruba, the good always has the upper hands. Like the famous expression, Me'at Or Doche Harbe Choshech. A little bit of light pushes off a lot of darkness. The good, as small as it is, always has the upper hand. So a person just has to keep on going, and even if they can't advance, at least to yearn. Because you're yearning, nobody can take away from you. The Yetzer Hara, the situations that he puts you in, as bad as they may seem and be, your yearning is and remains to be untouched, intact and untouched, and that's what you have with you always, to keep on yearning. And the yearning, plus that you're trying your best to advance and to keep on going, is what gets a person to where he has to get to in life. And more than this, Rebbe Nachman says, and Rav Nosson stresses it also, that all the tzaddikim, they reach their level specifically because they did go through such tests and they persevered, they held on. If you don't believe me, take a look at the book Shifchei Haran, the beginning part of Rebbe Nachman's wisdom. See what Rebbe Nachman himself went through. see how much he was a human being also, and look at the level he reached, look at the struggles that he went through, take a look there, and see and understand that all the tzaddikim, they made it to be called tzaddikim because they persevered and they kept on going. Even in the darkest and most difficult situations, they just kept on going. No excuses. Get up, keep on going, hold on, salvation will come. It won't always be like this. And even again, if you feel, but it's just getting worse and worse and worse, what do you want me to do? Keep on going, hold on, you will get to the gold mine, Bezrat Hashem. It's just a matter of patience and perseverance, and just to keep on going on, you'll get there, Bezrat Hashem.